Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. In the last episode, we met the contest extraordinaire, Lysia, and her partner, Allie, the Altarium, took on our very first contest of many. Although we lost, we did get very close to winning, getting second place by just a couple of points off of the first place brackets. All because we got double teamed by two competitors during the show. Other than that, we took on the first round of the Trick House as well, and earned ourselves an expert belt, which is pretty good, since anything we can get might help out in future parts of our adventure. And also faced off against our rival May for the second time of our adventure. Overall, quite a fun little side story, kinda, but as well as the main story as well, mixed together. It was pretty good. But honestly, with that being said, it's time to make our way for our next major city, known only best as Mauville. And with that being said, honestly, we're definitely ready to make on to our next city here, since we've definitely done anything we needed to do on the side for the time being. And honestly, well, it's definitely time to continue our journey further into, well, the main part of our story. Also, it looks like we have something we can find with the item that we got from May. But honestly, yeah, definitely with everything we've seen so far, we've definitely made some progress, let's definitely be honest there. And also, a Pokemon Donatello could actually fight for once. And also, technically I was a little wrong on the thing about the Poochyena. Well, it is a different Pokemon in both games. It was Emerald that was a Zigzagoon, and it was a Poochyena in Ruby and Sapphire. So it was the right one in Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby when we found Birch. But if it was based off the Emerald one, it would be Zigzagoon. But it is still something I should have, mentioned, because it does change. But yeah, I ended up looking that up in between this episode and the last, and well, found out that I was slightly right on that, but slightly wrong at the same time, because I was thinking that Poochyena was for Emerald, and not Zigzagoon for Ruby and Sapphire. It's just that for Emerald I have much more experience with, because I believe I played through Emerald at least 2 or 3 times when, over the course of, many different playthroughs of it. But honestly, the last time I played Emerald was before Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby dropped originally, so it has been a while since I played through Emerald, but I do have a lot of good memories of Emerald. Pretty good game, honestly. Also, Donatello is actually losing this fight. I'm very surprised on that one, I'm gonna be honest here. Honestly, we actually don't have any potions, do we? Well, that's not good. Should probably stock up on those, but I think I can throw an Oran Berry in here and still get away with this win here. But it's definitely going to probably take maybe 2 of them. Because the thing is right now it's basically doing exactly what it wants to do to me. But this should bring me up a decent amount. I want to make sure the exact amount he does. Okay, he's going Baby Doll Eyes, so we actually do have a chance to actually go for a swing here. The only thing is because of the fact that he did drop my attack again, it could hinder us to actually do damage, but okay, well, it's going for double Baby Doll Eyes, so we still have another turn on top of that, but still, though, unfortunate with the fact that, any attack drops right now is not what we need. But down goes Zigzagoon, and Donatello gets his experience that he wanted. Might as well, since we had the chance to. And honestly, there is an item over here, so we definitely should grab that Great Ball there. Perfect. Okay, we'll definitely take that. And then other than that, I think Donatello is pretty good for the time being. I think all we need to do is just make sure he gets swapped out. Also, there is another item over here, apparently. Although, where exactly is it? It looks like it's over here somewhere-ish. As well as a Pokemon somewhere. But I'm pretty sure... Nope, that is a Minun. I was thinking it was going to be a Wingull. Could I see your Pokemon? Just one look, please. Sure. Yeah, you can take a look. But let's see here, Collector Edwin. Actually, one thing about the collectors in the newer games for, like, Scarlet and Violet, I thought it was funny that the collectors became basically super fans in that game. with a weird, like, head jacket that they wear. It was weird, like, it has, like, different Pokemon heads on it, all made out of, like, different fabrics. But, Lombre is definitely a Pokemon that could make this a little interesting. But we're still good because we have Electric type. So, you know what, Millie, I think it's time for you to come on out. Because I think you're going to be the best one for a Lombre here. Especially with the fact that we don't have Flying type moves. If we had Flying type moves, then we wouldn't be in a weird situation. But Electric type is also perfect for this as well. So, but yeah, I'm more trustworthy with Electric type against a Lombre than a Water type against a Lombre, because Grass type is not going to be fun against Marshtomp right now, so yeah, gonna be honest, it would be best to keep Osborne out of that if we can help it. But down goes Lombre, not too bad. And honestly, should be some decent experience with the fact that, yeah, 382 for a second stage evolution, that's definitely good experience, but 22, not bad. And as well as Donatello hitting level 15. As long as we can get Donatello to 20, we'll be perfectly fine for Donatello. Thing is it's definitely going to be a build-up until we get there, to be fair. But over the course, we should be able to hit exactly where we want to be for that. Because we're only 5 levels off, right? So we're not too far off of getting what we need. But Nuzleaf, I think we can maybe go into Donatello here. The reason why is because of Nuzleaf being a grass type. But it's also technically, I believe Nuzleaf's dark grass, if I remember correctly, because Shiftry is a dark grass type. But if it is indeed a dark type, this should be 4 times damage right now. This is all based off of memory, though, for Nuzleaf, because it's been a while since I've faced off against one of these guys, because honestly, hasn't made much of an appearance in the newer games. Even though it's not a bad Pokemon. Shiftry and Nuzleaf are pretty good Pokemon, honestly. So, surprised they don't make as much of an appearance. But honestly, nice old Leech Life for Nuzleaf, and Donatello gets another win, which is always a good thing. Also, some free heals as well, so we're even higher in the HP department compared to what we were before. But not too bad, another 382. I wanted to complete my collection. Not a bad collection either, because both of those Pokemon are from 2 separate games, one being for Ruby and one for Sapphire, so not bad. Not bad at all there, buddy. I will have to be honest there. And Drake is evolving, so we're finally going to be getting our evolution for Poochyena. So, honestly, we'll definitely take a Mightyena, since it will come in handy. Since Mightyena definitely has some attack power, so it will definitely come in handy. I believe our speed should go up dramatically as well, because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Mightyena has some decent speed stats. But honestly, not bad. And Snarl, I believe that can come in handy, but I believe it's a special attacking move. Yeah, it is. User yells at as it's ranting about something, which lowers the special attack stat of opposing Pokemon. Could be good in essence, but just curious on the ranking of it. So, it is a tough, but is it really going to be good? Makes the audience quickly grow bored of an appeal move when an appeal move has little effect. Well, it's better than Roar. We really don't need Roar. So, I guess we can swap out for a special attacking move, since having something like that won't hurt us in the end. So, it'll give us a little bit better against Pokemon that have higher defense stats. So, we'll be able to go for their special defense instead. Although, we shouldn't have much special attack as a Mightyena, but still, it's something. It's better than Roar. Roar really doesn't do anything, so all it does is it makes the opposing Pokemon either swap out or be forced out of the fight completely. So it's not like it's going to be hindering us much. Also, I found our item. It's on our right. I was wondering where it was. And, ooh, Plusle. Okay. Always good to see you. But honestly, Plusle, we already have you, though, so honestly, we'll just leave you alone, buddy. But honestly, I want to grab this item real quick, because it could be, yep, that is definitely good. We got another revive. Because I had to use one of our revive we had earlier on just trying to train up Donatello. So, yeah, unfortunately I had to waste a revive. The only revive we had. But thankfully now that we have that again, we're in a much better situation. also Electrike could be a cool Pokemon to add to the collection. No reason not to catch it, since 1, we still get the experience for it, and 2, honestly, well, Pokedex entries would definitely come in handy. And there's the static. Okay, well, you are definitely a static one, and not the other version of the Electrikes. But honestly, I'm going to throw a Great Ball, because that'll make our lives 10 times easier with the fact that it's going to have an easier chance of catching you. But it should catch you with the fact that you are a lower level. Yep, perfect. And just like that, we got ourselves an Electrike as well. And as well as a new Pokedex entry too, which will always come in a good sense of help, honestly. Let's see here. Electrike, the electric lightning Pokemon, 2 inches in height, or not 2 inches, 2 feet in height. I don't know why it's 2 inches. 33.5 pounds. Basically, well, actually, yeah, you know what? 33.5. You can't. It's no point in rounding up or down there, because it is literally in between. So yeah, 33.5 pounds. Electrike runs faster than the human eye can follow. The friction from running is converted into electricity, which is then stored in this Pokemon's fur. So all the electric that it does is based off of friction, which is pretty cool, honestly. It makes a lot of sense, honestly, for that type of Pokemon, since basically it's a literal, like, furry battery, pretty much, I guess you could say, because it's literally got the battery stored in the fur of the Pokemon, which is pretty cool. And honestly, we might as well... Okay, well, wild Pokemon first. I was thinking we should probably fight this guy too, since more experience we can get for Donatello, the faster we can use him more often, is the reason for my madness here. But yeah, let's definitely face off with you. I have foreseen your intentions. I can't possibly lose. Okay, you gotta be a Psychic type user. Oh yeah, you definitely are. Just couldn't tell from the angle. But Psychic Edward... Well, ooh, it's Abra. Wait a minute. We for sure win this. Unless we get a second coming of the Brilliant Diamond school that I try to forget as much as possible. But Hidden Power... Okay. Well, as long as you're not using Charge Beam, I don't get PTSD from the trainer school in Brilliant Diamond, because yeah, that whole point in that venture was just really unfortunate, because we could have just healed our Pokemon before that fight, and because I didn't do that, we ended up losing because Abra became overpowered because of the extra attack boost it kept getting from the charge beams. It was definitely not a good thing to not heal. I failed to prophesy my own demise. Yeah, you did, but you didn't really demise. But okay, say so. And we also got another item over here. Might as well grab it. Look like an alien though with the just in general for the hidden item seeker, but honestly, not too bad. And we are officially out of the route, I believe. Route 110 to Mauville City. And also, we should probably grab these. Lepa berries are definitely ones we definitely want to have, because these are basically your ethers, pretty much. So, you want to have a decent surplus of these, since ethers are a little bit harder to come by unless you stock them up for later. But, yeah, you have to not use them, that's the whole point. So, if you don't do that, well, you're gonna be wishing you did. Wouldn't it be great to ride a bike at full speed on the cycling road? Sounds pretty cool, but we don't have a bike there, buddy, but let's definitely head off to Mauville, since we're officially here now. And look who it is. Good old Wally's here. Good to see you again, bud.
Oh, wow. So this is Mauville City.
Haha, you sure seem to be enjoying it, Wally. So, what would you like to do? Do you want to grab a bite to eat at the Mauville food courts? Or maybe we should get you a bike of your own at Rydell Cycles. What do you, would you like that? I bet the exercise would be good for your health.
Oh, no thank you. I want to challenge the gym right away.
What?
Oh, let me see. I'm pretty sure that gym is...
I think it's on the left side, I think.
Oh, yep, straight ahead. This way. just through the inner courtyard.
Well, he's running off from his dad. What? Hey, wait! Wally? And there he goes. But yeah, we know that's his dad because we literally went inside his house. And, well, that's definitely him. Although he's not, like, heavily discernible because it's a model for other trainers and stuff like that. But it is his dad 100% based on their interaction there. But honestly, not too bad. So Wally's heading off to the gym right now. So we'll definitely see him again very soon. But honestly, we should take a decent look around. And like I said, you see people like Wally's dad anywhere you go. As long as you're looking for him. But, ooh, here's our Pokemon Center. That's what I was looking for. I'd like to get that paralysis off of us if I can help it. That would be a good thing, since that paralysis is going to really hinder us if we keep it on. And because of the fact that we don't need Ziggy / the Zigzagoon here for anything to do with anything we're doing right now, let's definitely take the item off. Ooh, free antidote. I'll take that. I was hoping it was going to be one of the items we could sell, but yeah, that's definitely not going to come in handy right now. I'll definitely be honest. Antidote for the gym we're going to is definitely not going to be the one we're going to need. But we'll throw Zigzagoon back in there for now. Because, one, I have a good feeling that Donatello might be able to hit level 20 while we're at the gym. But the reason why is because we're going to need the extra slot open for Donatello when he does evolve because of the Pokeball on him. So, hopefully it works out for us, but we don't know yet. But I would like to maybe get some potions here. Can't get many hyper potions, so we'll try and be safe there. I'm going to say we can get a couple super potions for now. That would come in handy. And then maybe a revive. One extra revive for what we have would be a good idea. And honestly, from there, I think we can maybe... Nope, we can't get up to 10 of those yet. But we can get 10 more regular Pokeballs to at least give us a Premier Ball on top of that. So not too bad. I think we can easily work with that. And I think we have a decent... Oh, we don't actually have any paralysis. Let's get 3 of those just in case. You never know when you'll need those. But honestly, not too bad. I think we should be perfectly set and ready for Marvel City Gym, since that is definitely our main quest here. The only thing is where exactly is it? And there it is. I saw it because of the sign. Didn't notice it right away, but as soon as I was about to say where is it, well, I noticed the sign while I was talking about it. Marvel City Pokemon Gym, Leader Watson, the cheerful, electrifying man. And with that being said, we definitely got ourselves an electric-type gym leader here. Good old Watson. And, well, here we go.
Oh, Uncle, I'm begging you. Oh, I want to challenge the gym to see how much stronger I become. Please? Let me, won't you?
Now, hold on, Wally. It's certainly true that you've grown quite a lot stronger alongside your Pokemon, but don't you think that jumping right into a challenging a gym might be pushing it? Well, I jumped right into a gym, so not really pushing it at all.
I'm not pushing it. If it's me and my routes, we can beat anyone.
Do you just have your routes? Hey, Wally.
Spooks. Routes and I have gotten a lot stronger since we first met, growing together. I want to prove that to you, and my uncle both, Spooks.
Oh, that's your uncle? I thought that was his dad in the house, but apparently I was way off on that one. But, okay, so you're Wally's uncle then.
Please help me once more, and have a battle with me.
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, thank you, Spooks. Okay, here we go.
Please don't go crying off if we beat you, bud. Because, if you just have a routes, it's not gonna be an easy fight for you. With the fact that we have 5 Pokemon and you only have 1. But, hopefully you're just saying routes as, you know, just being your starter and not as your whole team.
We're going to win this, Routes. We have to.
Okay, let's see what Wally's got up his sleeves. Because Routes is definitely... Oh, yep, just a 1 Pokemon. But here we go. Our very first, rival fight with the Wally, which is definitely going to be pretty cool. Although it's just 1, it's level 17, so it's not bad by any means. It's just 1 Pokemon, though. You should probably increase your Pokemon if you get the chance, buddy. a lucky chance. That raises, critical, right? Oh no, lessens your chance of getting hit by critical. Okay. Well, definitely, I actually completely forgot that ability even existed. I'm gonna be honest. But Draining Kiss, ooh, that's not good. Okay, if you... Wait, that wasn't Draining Kiss, because you didn't heal from it. What did you use? Was that... No, I don't think it was Sweet Kiss, because I think Sweet Kiss confuses you. Oh no, it was Disarming Voice. Okay, I got confused for a second. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't seem right. Okay, Donatello's taking some heavy damage now, so we should probably swap... Oh wait, that was actually not the smartest idea. Because we're swapping into Fairy... into a Fairy type. And the Fairy type is currently... Okay, we got lucky there. It was currently using Disarming Voice, which is not a good thing for Dark-type Pokemon. So, hopefully the bite is enough. Okay, Ralph's is down. There we go. That was close. That could have been very disastrous. But thankfully, we were able to get out of that scot-free. Sorry, Wally. One Pokemon is not enough, but at least we got to finally have the chance to go up against you.
Oh, wow. You really are strong, Spooks.
Yeah, that's definitely, true, but the thing is, you only have one Pokemon, so that really wasn't a fair fight.
Uncle, I'll go back to Bird and Turf. Oh, Spooks, thank you. Being a trainer is tough, isn't it? It's not enough just to battle with your Pokemon. I can't become a true trainer like that. Not really.
Wally, there's no need to get so down on yourself. What's keeping you from becoming stronger? Nothing is. All you need to do is keep growing. True? Come on, let's go home. Everyone's waiting for you.
Yes, Uncle. Spooks.
What is it, Wally?
I'm going to get stronger. Much, much stronger. I feel like I learned a lot from just one Pokemon battle with you. About my own limits. In routes. That's why. Spooks, if it's alright, could you what? Could I call you my rival?
Oh.
Never mind. Sorry. It was nothing. Please forget about it.
It's all good. You can be our rival. I already counted you on as one, to be honest, buddy.
Goodbye.
See you later, Wally. A little shy. But that's it. Well, that's his personality. I don't blame him. That's somehow how I get around people too, so I don't blame him at all. It just dawned on me that you must be the young man who kept an eye out for Wally when he caught his Pokemon. So, if it's you we have to thank for Wally becoming so positive about the future. Thank you. No problem. Here, take this. I want you to have it as a bit of a thank you. What are you giving me? Oh, Rock Smash. Thank you. I was actually searching for that. I actually had forgotten where we'd find that. But thank you. Okay. Rock Smash comes in handy. I'll definitely be honest there. Cool. So now we finally have our second HM. Although we should have 3 by now with the fact that we're on our 3rd gym. But technically Flash is your second HM. But it's counted as a TM. But yeah, definitely it does kind of confuse you, doesn't it, with how all the other games are. But it technically is in HM, with the fact that it is super important in the Hoenn region. Because I remember in the past, in my original playthrough of Sapphire, all the way back when it first released, was I had Flash and gotten rid of it, and then went into a dark cave. Well, dark cave and no Flash means you're going to be walking around in the dark with no way to see anything for the entirety of the way through. So it was, I was basically stuck in that cave for about 2 days. So, yeah, definitely HM in this game, I'm going to be honest, just based on my own experience with it. But honestly, thank you for the HM for Rock Smash. I'll definitely take that, bud. Even if there are obstacles in your path, I think you'll be able to break through them, especially if you use Rock Smash there. Okay, well thanks. We should head back now, but if you ever have time, I'd love it if you'd stop by our home in Virgin Turf. I'm sure Wally would enjoy it too. We'll look forward to seeing you. Okay, well, we'll definitely see Wally soon. You never know when we'll see him next. But honestly, did we heal? Actually, did we get a free heal or did we not? We did not. Okay. We should probably heal real quick. I'm going to go about this with the orange berries, though. Just so we don't have to go too far back to heal. Because Donatello's going to need a little bit of a heal before we go. We are a ground type, so we're good against electric types right now. But honestly, let's definitely talk to our good old buddy here, since he always helps us out with these gyms for the preparation for it.
Oh, yo, how's it going, Champ-to-Be, Spooks? Watson, the leader of Mauville gym, uses electric-type Pokemon. If you challenged him with water-type Pokemon, he'll zap them. Bzz. And he's put in switch-controlled electric devices all over his gym. Eccentric. Oh, hey, go for it.
Okay, and it looks like we're definitely ready here. Well, first, let's definitely face off with the guy that looks like Ryuji over here. But here we go. My electric soul, I'll shatter your dreams whole. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah, indeed. Okay, but here we go. But yeah, he does look like Ryuji from Persona 5. Now that, you know, I've been through all those Persona adventures, you definitely notice some, like, resemblances between characters between some games. And well, although that was definitely not on purpose, but for the design of him, but it definitely reminds me with him, just because, well, that's kind of how you see Ryuji, is kind of like punk rock, kind of. But honestly, let's see here, Magnemite. Magnemite is definitely a Pokemon that's going to be easy, but the thing is we're going to have to swap out with Osborne here if we want this to work the way we want it to. But, okay, that wasn't too bad. But, yeah, definitely, with the fact that we don't have any ground-type moves on Donatello, I think it's going to be better to go with Marshtomp here for Osborne, since Osborne's also ground-type, and, well, we actually have moves on this ground-type, so it'll come in handy a little bit better. Level 17 for Lily. That's good. Amnesia, I believe that could come in handy, but user temporarily empties its mind to forget its concerns. Sharply raises the special defense stat. Could be good in essence, but honestly, in this scenario, I'm gonna say that it'd be better off if we don't grab that yet. Not until we're, like, a little bit more tankier and a little bit more evolved. I would think that would be a better move. But honestly, Electric again, so let's definitely do the Donatello swap here again. Because Donatello and Marshtomp, or well, Donatello and Osborne are definitely set to be able to fight off of electric types, since they're both ground types, so they're perfectly fine to go between each other to give out free experience to Donatello, to hopefully give Nincada enough experience to finally evolve. Because for the time being, well, Nincada, although it's not a bad Pokemon, it does need its evolution to really do what it wants to do. Let's definitely give another Mud Bomb, though, to thankfully knock out Electrike. So down goes both of his Pokemon, and that's an extra little bit of experience to Donatello, which is always good. But sorry, Kirk. That was plugged in, amped up, overdriven, Electric Man. Not too bad, honestly. Definitely not too bad. Cool Pokemon, I will have to say. But it looks like we definitely need to go about swapping off both blue and red currents here if we want to go any further. But just like that, off we go. First room complete. And honestly, a little bit more puzzles to complete for sure. But let's see what you got. This gym's got puzzles. Isn't it fun? Honestly, I really like puzzles in these gyms. Something I really do miss out of the older games that the newer games don't do as much anymore. So, definitely will say, it definitely has puzzles, and they are pretty fun to solve when it comes to, you know, ones that are from the older games, because all the older games have their own puzzles for their own gyms, and, well, there's quite a lot of good ones. But honestly, I'm definitely going to say another Mud Bomb for Electrike here, although we missed because the chance of is not 100%. I believe it's 95 or 85 which is a decent amount of chance to miss, but it's not, like, heavily bad. It's just that, for some reason, when you don't have 100, it seems like you miss a lot more than what it's supposed to. It's no fun to lose. Well, true, but, well, you only have one Pokemon. Not really my fault, bud. Watson says he likes setting up little traps with switches, which I guess could make sense. And honestly, it looks like we just need to press that button there, and now we got somebody else. With my charm and my Pokemon's moves, you'll be shocked. Oh, I'd like to be shocked. What do you got for us? Let's see here, Battle Girl Vivian, Meditite. Not really an electric-type Pokemon, but, I'm pretty sure it can learn Thunder Punch. Or, so I do think technically it is, but technically not at the same time. But the thing is we're definitely not going to want to stay out with Donatello here. Who would be better in this instance? Because it's a fighting-type Pokemon. So in essence, we want somebody that's going to be easier able to deal with this Pokemon. Drake and Lily are definitely not going to want to deal with that. Millie could be good, but Osborne could also be good, just because Osborne has a little bit more tankiness because of him being evolved. So, probably safer to just go for, yeah, Osborne swap in, and Confusion really didn't do much, but it definitely could have been bad if we weren't careful. But let's definitely go about with a water gun here. We don't want to waste too many of our mud bombs, since, well, that is our strongest ground-type move, and, well, we're going to need those for later. But honestly, just keep going with the water gun, I think. But I do think we might need to swap Osborne out if we take too much damage, because we do not want him going down. Since, well, let's be honest here, he is going to be our best Pokemon for this gym, with the fact that, well, he is literally the only Pokemon on our team with a move to actually take out electric-type Pokemon. So, would be smart to keep him going. Osborne's now level 23, not too bad. We just need to get 13 more levels and we'll be at the next evolution, which is pretty good. But honestly, the minus attack is still kind of messing us up. But honestly, it's not too bad. It's just that it is slightly messing with our stat increases. But honestly, not too bad. I'm shocked by your power. Good pun, I guess, with you being technically a fighting type person, on top of that being an electric type gym, so shocked by our power. I get it. I trained under Watson. There ain't no way I'd lose easily. Well, let's see what you got here, buddy. If you were trained under Watson, you should have some pretty good Pokemon. You have a Voltorb. That's not too bad, honestly. Voltorb's pretty good. But honestly, you still don't really hurt us with the fact that, you know, you're electric and we're ground. So, we're definitely grounding you in your currents here, buddy. So, you definitely have to have something up your sleeve if you still want to win this. Your Impulse. Actually, I forgot what that does. Oh, Special Attack. Oh, well, we're not using Special Attack, so, here you go, buddy. Dropping our defense now with the Screech, though. So, trying to drop our stats as much as he can. But honestly, that really shouldn't help him much, because he's not really going to be able to hit us, unless he's got something up his sleeve where he can actually do some real damage. But honestly, another Voltorb. Definitely going to do the Donatello swap out again, since the more we do that, the more experience Donatello gets, because then he gets exactly the same experience as the Pokemon that was at the front. So, basically, whoever ends up defeating the Pokemon will share the same experience gain between the Pokemon that was out first. So it's always a good idea to do so. But another Screech. So we're at -4 instead. If he does that one more time, we'll be at -6. But Rollout, we're a water type, so not your smartest idea, but the next one's going to hit a little bit harder, because it keeps rolling out until, well, it misses. But honestly, the fact that we're missing multiple times in a row with Mud Bomb might actually give him a free knockout on us. There we go. I was about to say, seemed like we weren't even getting the Mud Bomb to drop, because it's not that low of a move to hit, so it is weird that when it does stuff like that where it just keeps missing and missing and missing. Unplugged and turned off. 476. Not bad. any kind of extra money we can get would be good to get ourselves like an amulet coin. Oops, that was not intentional. Let's press that one more time. There we go. But yeah, if we had like something like an amulet coin, that would definitely come in handy, since though the money gained from an amulet coin would definitely be good. But honestly, we should definitely heal up here. But let's definitely go about finding our super potions first to heal up Osborne as much as we possibly can get, and then we'll go in with the Hoenn berries here to get the full HP. Then other than that, probably a Lepa berry to bring back Mud Bomb, at least so we have full power points on that again. And honestly, we just go from there, I think, because I don't think we need to worry about any other Pokemon right now. So honestly, let's get ready for Watson, since he should be right at the back here. But here we go. Hello, Watson. I hope you're ready for a challenge there. Also, nice little electric current you got back there. But we're definitely ready for your challenge here, bud. So, hope you're ready for us.
Oh, now, what are we doing here? What? You say you've gotten past all my rigged doors? Wahaha! Now that is amusing. The plans to reform Marvel are done for now. Making traps for my gym and battling with young trainers like you are things I live for now. Then I, Watson, the leader of Marvel Gym, shall electrify you.
Okay, Watson. Let's see what kind of electrifying moves you got for us. Because, yeah, you're definitely going to be having a nice shock to you, that's for sure. But honestly, Watson with a Magnemite to start. Not a bad Pokemon. Definitely first generation for Pokemon, but definitely not a bad Pokemon to start with. But level 19 is definitely something we do need to be a little wary about, since some of our Pokemon aren't over level 19 yet, so definitely something we need to be careful with. But Osborne's going to be our safest Pokemon to swap into for any kind of experience we need to get here. But honestly, survive for the sturdy. Okay, not too bad. That's a double hit for you, so you dropped us down to 59. But honestly, one tackle... Nope, you have a super potion, of course you do. But honestly, we could have went for another Mud Bomb there, but now we might miss it because of the fact that, well, now that we're going to try and knock him out, nope, didn't get unlucky, but it was very possible we could have. But down goes Magnemite. First one down. Decent experience gain. Donatello's level 17 now. 3 more left, though. But we did get ourselves a ground-type move, which is definitely better than Sand Attack, so let's just swap off Sand Attack immediately, so we actually have something to use now. Not too bad. Okay, well, that'll work. Now we're going with Magneton. Evolution of Magnemites. Definitely could be dangerous, but under this circumstance, I don't think we're going to be much worried. It's more about them using things outside of electric-type moves, is what we really need to be worrying about. But Magneton should really be only using electric-type. It is a steel-type Pokemon, though. So, yep, it's going for steel-type. Thought so. So it did recognize that we were a ground-type, so it did go for it. But honestly, your Magnet Bomb isn't really doing much for you. I'm gonna be honest there. We're still doing pretty good. Not very effective. But it could hurt. And no sturdy on your Magneton. Okay, good. I was a little worried on that one. But 733, that's really good experience. Level 24 for Osborne, and that might even be a level on Donatello. Very close to a level. Millie's level 23 as well. Pretty good. Double team, don't think we'll need that, but it isn't a bad move, but we really don't need it. And a Voltorb. Really, Voltorb. So, I think you accidentally threw out your best Pokemon out first on accident there, bud. Because I believe Magneton actually is his best Pokemon. Yeah, it is. So, he mixed up the order a little bit, because under normal circumstances, Magneton would be his ace, but now he's throwing out Voltorb last, which is not really going to help him, honestly. The Magneton definitely, with the fact that his Magneton's down and the Voltorb is his last Pokemon, I don't think he wins this. He could go self-destruct, but he would lose in the fight. So, honestly, I don't think he's got much he could do here, because Voltorb, yeah, I think you're kind of stuck on electric-type moves there, bud. you're just going to be raising your special defense when we're a physical Pokemon. So, yeah, I'm going to be honest there, bud. You're definitely down. He can't do anything. He's just charging up and charging up to the point where a Mud Bomb is more than enough to knock down our electrifying trainer here. And honestly, the third gem of our adventure is now complete, with Lily making it to level 18, which I believe is time for an evolution too.
Wah ha ha! Fine, I lost.
2,520, thanks. But that should be, yep, it is an evolution. I was right, but cool. Well, our Slackoth is now officially becoming a Vigoroth, which is pretty good, and doesn't have the ability to be where it doesn't want to attack every other turn. So we finally have a Slackoth that's actually able to officially attack every turn, which is good. Definitely better than where we were at, so we'll definitely take it.
I was electrified by you. Now take this badge.
And we'll definitely take the third badge of our journey. And honestly, pretty cool to add to our collection as well. Spooks received the Dynamo badge from Watson.
With the Dynamo badge, Pokemon can use HM Rock Smash outside of battle. One other thing, Pokemon up to level 40 will obey you now, even if you got him from someone else. Alrighty then, this here's for you too. Go on and take it with you.
Volt Switch, not a bad move. That is actually pretty helpful. But Volt Switch will help us if we want to swap out of a fight. So basically, you use a move, you can swap your Pokemon out immediately, and then catch a Pokemon off guard that's fighting you. But not too bad, I'll take it.
Volt Switch is a move where the Pokemon attacks the opponent and then rushes back to the switch places with party Pokemon in waiting. I swell with optimism seeing a promising young trainer like you.
Well, thanks, Watson. Anything else from you? Nope, that is indeed it. Okay, well, we officially have beaten our third gem of our adventure. So with that being said, Marvel City is definitely now officially being laid in the past. But honestly, we should say hi to our one buddy real quick.
Whoa, you're electrifying. You powered the door open.
Yep, we definitely have. But off we go. Off we go indeed. But honestly, not too bad. So now that we have that done, we should definitely now figure out where we want to go next. Since right now, we're definitely on the right path, but the thing is I believe where we want to go now is to Verdant Turf, because of the fact that we were told by Wally that that's where they were going. So we should definitely head over to Verdant Turf now. So off to Route 117 would definitely be a good idea. Also, Hoenn's one and only TV network, TV Mauville. We might as well go in here. Might as well, since it's right next to the gym. But I believe we should be able to get something in here. Oh, Hoenn's local heroes. Oh, it's the Power Rangers again. Hoenn local heroes, the Hoenn Rangers, coexistence force. We fight for the peaceful coexistence of Pokemon, nature, and people. Honestly, still surprised it's not Pokemon, the actual Pokemon Rangers. Just because normally, that is a thing, so kind of weird that you don't see that sometimes. Anything in here, though? Are you touring the studios? Don't touch any equipment. It could be dangerous. Well, you're lucky we don't have a Rotom in here, because Rotom would definitely go, pretty haywire in here. I'll definitely be honest. Not like in-game, I mean like just in general with how the personality of Rotom is with electronics. We're here on a field trip. I need the host of Trend Shoot. My mom asked me to get his autograph. Okay. Well, so far I'm not seeing anybody that would give me something, but I'm pretty sure you can get something here. Have you activated Street Pass? If not, activate on your BuzzNav. You can watch the news of your friends from there. Okay. Do you know how to use the communication button on the PSS? PSS is one of the apps on the PlayNav. You can use it to get news from faraway friends on the internet. Think global. That's how the world is going. Otherwise, you won't be able to survive in this tough world. Yep, I'm probably the only one in my age group concerned about it. Okay. Well, you really don't need that, but sure, I guess? Not really, but I guess. What about you? I'll be on TV when I grow up, and I'll talk about wonderful items with Pokemon. Okay, so far it looks like nothing in here, but somebody might have something. Hey, hello. You over there. Do you know the Hoenn Rangers? We've seen posters about them. You know about them, really. That puts my heart, back in me. Well, it's good to make you happy. What about you, buddy? Let's see here. Oh, the notification icon appeared on my Buzz nav. I'll check the latest news. Okay, let's see what pops up on the news. Just curious. Looks like... I don't know, it's just talking about the contest that we lost. Also, nice little reference to the original Pokemon game. On the old Pokedex, that's how the Rock-type Pokemon looked on... if you look on under habitats, it would show caves like that. So that's pretty cool to see that. But honestly, I don't think we're going to be seeing anything else here. But let's definitely at least check with the clerk up front. Welcome to TV Mauville. Many TV programs broadcast in the Hoenn region are filmed and edited in the studios here. Feel free to tour the studios. But yeah, it doesn't look like we could do anything there. But if this was like black and white, you could go and, make your own TV shows, which is pretty cool. But honestly, yeah, nothing of notes in the TV Mauville. I think originally you could do stuff in there, but I think that's no longer a thing. Because I'm pretty sure you could get an item in there. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but I remember something of the sort. But does not look like it's going to be the case for our adventure for now, but at least we tried, at least. And honestly, I think it is definitely time we start heading over to Verdant Turf, since that is where Wally said to go. So it would definitely be in our interest to do so. Also, isn't the, I'm pretty sure the, supermarket is here, isn't it? Let's hear Mauville City Gym, Rydell Cycles. Well, Cycle would actually be good too, so we should actually go for that, actually. Let's definitely go find the bikes. Because a bike would definitely come in handy now. Since, 1, the cycling road, 2, the, faster exploration, and just in general, it would definitely help us. What's this over here? Hello. Test your battle metal. Battle Institute Hoenn. Okay. Let's definitely take a look. Oh, it's this place. Okay, we're a little early here. Howdy there, trainer. Please wait. You're a skilled trainer, ain't ya? No need to say nothing. Just take this here gift. A versus recorder, which is pretty cool. You can record your past battles on, like, the online to everything else. It's pretty cool. It's a versus recorder. You can record battles with friends or battles at facilities. It's pretty high-tech device. It's a thing that costs tens of thousands, but I don't need anything in return from you. If word gets round that a strong trainer like you uses a versus recorder, I'll get more customers who want to buy them. That's my plan. Well, thanks for the verse recorder. We're not going to need it, but that specific little area right there is definitely not somewhere we could go right now. I'm going to be honest. But yeah, definitely not a battle facility that we want to be going down. But there's our cycles. Okay, let's definitely make our way to Rydell Cycles. But here we go. Ride in gravel and shake up your soul. Rydell Cycles. Okay, well, shake up our soul indeed. I think that's definitely where we want to start with. What have we here? A most energetic customer. Me. You can call me Rydell. I'm the owner of this cycle shop. You're running shoes. They're awfully filthy. Did you come from far away? That is indeed true. You're saying you came all the way from Little Roots. My goodness, that is ridiculously far. If you had one of my bikes, you could go anywhere easily while feeling the gentle caress of the wind. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a bike. Oh, wait a second. I forgot to tell you, there are 2 kinds of bikes. There are the Mach Bike and the Acro Bike. Mach Bikes are for cyclists who want to feel the blowing wind as they ride. Acro Bikes are for those who prefer a technical ride. I'm a real sweetheart, so you can have whichever one you'd like. Which one would you like to choose? So, the difference between the Mach Bike and the Acro Bike. Acro Bike lets you hop in place, and you can use it to go over areas that a Mach Bike can't go. While the Mach Bike can go fast, and can also go different places that an acrobike can't go because acrobike doesn't have enough speed to go over certain platforms. So basically, if you want speed, you go Mach bike, but you can always come back for the acrobike. It's just that you choose the one for what you need at the current moment. But honestly, the Mach bike is a good one to start with, for sure. If you get the urge to switch bikes, just come see me. And with that being said, we'll definitely take our Mach bike, since that'll definitely come in handy. So let's definitely go about throwing that into our register pocket, since, let's be honest here, the more time we can ride our bike, the better we'll do later. Since it's a pretty fast vehicle to get around, that is a for sure. But honestly, I do think we definitely make our way for the Route 117 now, since we're definitely preparing for verdant turf. And hello there, I'm known as the Daycare Man. I help take care of the precious Pokemon of trainers like you. If you would like us to raise a Pokemon for you, have a word with my wife. Oh, well, I always thought the... Is that not where you... Okay, I don't think this is where you get it then. But, yeah, it's not here. Okay. There is a egg you can get, but apparently I am forgetting where you get that. I was like, we might be able to get a free egg here. Nope. Not yet. Not yet, but soon. But that's if we find the right person. Also, is that a Psyduck? I think that was a Psyduck by the sound of that. Let's see. This would definitely tell us. It's a hidden Pokemon we haven't seen before. Could be one. No, that is indeed an Oddish. Well, we're definitely perfect for the level here, so we'll definitely go about trying to grab you, since there's no harm in doing so. Since we're not level 20 yet, so we don't need to worry about anything to do with Donatello for the time being. But, oh, your poison typing kind of messed up with my bug bite there. Okay, so Leech Life really didn't do much. Well, we could go Fury Swipes here instead then, if the Leech Life isn't going to do what it needs to do. Because I was thinking we were going to get a super effective hit, which would actually do some damage. But, yeah, if that's going to be the case, we're going to have to go normal attacks there, instead of going for any quick attacks that we were trying to do there. But honestly, a Great Ball should be enough for an Oddish here. So, sorry there, Oddish, but into the Great Ball you go. And hopefully a one and done. But, nope, one and done is indeed what we needed. Cool. That definitely works for me. Less Pokeballs better, honestly. Almost got level 18 there too. But there we go. Nice Pokedex entry for Oddish. And there we go. Oddish the Weed Pokemon. Grass Poison, 1 foot, 8 inches. Basically 12 pounds. Oddish searches for fertile, nutrient-rich soil, then plants itself during the daytime. While it is planted, this Pokemon's feet are thought to change shape and become similar to the roots of trees. Which is pretty interesting. But honestly, send the Oddish down into our Pokemon, and honestly, I think we're definitely ready to continue our pathway to where we're going. I'll make sure you've been raising your Pokemon right. I believe you have baby-type Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. You got a Wingull. That's not really a baby-type Pokemon, but I believe all your Pokemon are first evolution Pokemon. So I don't think we should be too worried about what you could possibly do. Also, probably should have swapped out there, but we might get lucky here with the Wingull, with the fact that it didn't go for straight up attacking me. And we also got 5 Fury Swipes in, which is never a bad thing. But honestly, let's see if we can get another one in, because it's trying to confuse me. And honestly, confusion really isn't too bad unless you're actually hitting yourself like we just did. So, as long as you're not, like, getting spammed by confusion, water pulse is not what we want. Also, that was weird. But yeah, water pulse is definitely not the way to go. But honestly, we do have a Pokemon perfect for a Wingull. So, Millie, I think it's perfectly timed for 4 times damage on this Wingull here. And, yeah, that's what you get for blasting our poor Donatello into itty-bitty pieces. But honestly, not too bad. It's not going to be a hard fight by any means. But we do have a Shroomish here, which is a grass poison type. But we really don't have anything for poison at the moment. technically, I guess, Marsh Stomp, but the thing is, it is grass type, so it kind of counteracts it. But honestly, I'm going to say let's go for the Yawn right away to put Shroomish to sleep, so it doesn't go too crazy. And then we start going for any kind of crazy stuff we can go for. Let's try Feint Attack, just to see the damage we can get. Not too bad. Stun Spore is not exactly what we want to have, but it's not the end of the, basically the end of everything. Just because paralysis can be harming to us, but the thing is it's not going to like mess us up too much depending on how much we really get paralyzed. But the thing is with the fact that we just have a normal scratch, it's not going to do too much damage, but it is going to do some decent damage. It's just that, unfortunately, because of the fact that, one, we're paralyzed, it's not going to be a lot of damage that we really want to be seeing. But down goes Shroomish, not too bad, 214. We got an Azurill, which is a water fairy type. We should be fine, for the most part. What I am going to do, though, is get rid of this paralysis, just because it is going to affect us heavily. Let's use the... Actually, no, we specifically bought paralysis, or paralyze heals, so let's use those instead. Better to not waste that lava cookie, even though those were free. But it would be better for later. But Bubble Beam shouldn't... Yeah, that shouldn't hurt us at all. Thought so. But honestly, gonna just say Scratch should be more than enough here. Since Azurill really doesn't have defense. It's a baby Pokemon, so it's gonna have deflated stats to all means of the word. So, sorry there, Azurill, but yeah, you're definitely going down. But not too bad. Pretty easy Pokemon to go against there. But Drake's level 20 now, which is always good. Swagger could be good, but honestly, I kind of like the idea of keeping Howl instead. So let's just get rid of Swagger, even though that could be good. It's kind of like a situational good, though. It depends if you really, really, really want to be using it. It's better to use it on a Pokemon that's contrary. It'll lower their attack, as well as making them confused. So, it could be good in essence, it's just depending on the Pokemon you really use it on, and if it is an already very strong Pokemon, it's going to hit itself pretty hard in the confusion. So, basically whatever you feel about it is kind of based on scenarios that you might run into. Can be good, but can be bad at the same time, because once they break out of confusion, and they're still up, and they're still able to smack you, well, that's where things get very, very dicey very, very quick. So, thankfully, the confusion didn't hurt us there, but it could have been pretty bad. Ooh, Budu. Normally a Pokemon you don't normally see in the original game, so this is pretty cool, because this is a Diamond and Pearl Pokemon, and, well, the Ruby and Sapphire games came out before Diamond and Pearl, so, as you can see here, nice selection of Pokemon based on all the Pokemon, well, currently available at the time of Alpha Sapphire dropping, which is pretty cool, honestly. I believe it was up to X and Y. Yeah, so all the Pokemon up to X and Y are in Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, which is pretty cool. So, quite a lot of Pokemon, but the last game to have the National Dex, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, that ended up being the case for this game being the final Pokemon game with the full Dex in it. But honestly, one of the best games to have the finale of it, to be fair. Just because, well, it's a good game, just in general. And, honestly, pretty fitting, honestly, for me. But, let's see here, Skitty. Well, Skitty's a normal type, so we still don't need to really worry here. But honestly, just slashing away is going to be our best way of winning this. Disarming Voice, though. Well, I forgot you do learn Fairy-type moves, but you're pure normal type, though. But definitely not a Pokemon that's going to be very fun to get smacked around by while we're paralyzed. If we can help it, because we could easily slash through it with the scratches. It just depends on if we're paralyzed every single time. But we got lucky that time. It missed us that time. And it's going for another Disarming Voice. So as long as we get another scratch in here, we definitely, yep, we won the fight. Would have been some decent experience for Donatello, though. I will have to be honest there. Probably would have at least gotten another level, but sadly didn't get the chance to. Yes, you're raising your Pokemon rights. And 680 for winning. Not bad. Quite a long fight, though, because of the fact that my scratches really weren't bashing through any kind of just general HP there. Could have been much better. Also, Pokemon we've seen before. That's a Surskit for sure. But honestly, not too bad. Honestly. But I think this is more than likely where we're going to be ending off today's episode, since we definitely have done quite a lot so far. So with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys like always. And with that being said, in the next episode we will be making our way for Verdant Turf Town to hopefully find, well, what Wally's trying to do right now. And, well, also setting up our current path towards the 4th gym of our adventure. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.